Now, E3 is officially over, but
Boo.
now we're looking between now and the end of the year. There were a lot of really, really awesome E3 games, shown off at the show. But, what are we looking forward to for the fall? What games are you most excited for? Because I know we went ahead and kind of dug through what games are coming out.
That's right.
I guess just kind of kick things off, man. Like, what are you excited to see this fall?
I mean, I have a lot of things I'm excited for, James. This is look. E3 was nothing but games and just great games. I am most excited for Star Wars Battlefront 2. That's November. I'm so super pumped for that. One thing I'm not excited for is the exact same day that Battlefront 2 comes out, Lego Marvel Superheroes 2 also comes out. And
that is not games I think would really compete with each other.
they will compete with my time, because those are probably the two games that I'm most looking forward to this fall, and they're coming out on the exact same day. So so it's gonna be a busy November for me.
Actually, talking about games, colliding, November I think it's 27th. We get Wolfenstein and we get Assassin's Creed, I believe, are on the same day.
Yep.
And if you're a Nintendo fan, Mario Odyssey is in there too. But I mean, it's crazy that both those games I'm so excited for are coming out on the same day. I'm like, and plus it's October. Sorry, not November, October 27th.
Yeah.
Because the week after, November 7th, that's what I was thinking. November 7th, the Xbox One X comes out. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, how am I going to have money for all this? I can't buy Wolfenstein and buy Assassin's Creed and get a One X. I just can't. I'm going to have to find a way because all my money's going to X right now, right? But right. And then one game I'm super excited for, which I don't think I mentioned in an earlier topic, Evil Within 2. I am so excited for this. I know you don't like the spookies. You call them spookies. You don't like the spookies.
No, I don't like them.
But the trailer for that game was amazing. I love the first game. I love the psychological horror they have in that game. Some games just zombies shoot, bang, bang. That's it. This game messes with your head.
Yeah.
I love it. And it comes out
not.
Friday the 13th, October Friday the 13th.
Absolutely
which
not.
is awesome. I am so hyped for that game.
No, absolutely not. Let's do this. I actually made a list.
Oh, you made a whole list.
I don't think it's a bad idea just to run through this real quick, and then we can kind of comment and then we'll kind of cap it off. So I started the list at August. Just to kind of pick a round starting time. Tacoma comes out August 2nd.
Now, that's for the people that made Gone Home. It's just pretty much Gone Home in space.
Yes, yep.
It looks really cool because you can see kind of not shadows, but recordings of
So
you got to kind of it's kind of a mystery.
So it's a first person experience kind of game, like Gone Home or what is the Dear Esther, games like that where you're walking around first person trying to kind of check things out. The whole premise is you arrive to a space station, something's went wrong, nobody's there, and so it has a really advanced system that records everything that happens on it. So as you go into a room, you can play back what happens, and then what you actually do is you can follow. So let's say that 4 of the people are in the room talking, and then all 4 of them decide to go their own separate ways. You can follow. You can only follow one at a time. So you're following one guy to see one person to see where they go, but to get the rest of the story, you have to now come back, rewind back, and then follow the next person and the next person, and kind of put the story together that way. So it looks very, very cool. It's great. It is a timed exclusive. There is no date for PlayStation at all given, but there is the possibility. It will just like Gone Home. Gone Home actually started as a PC and a PS4 exclusive.
Right, I was gonna say Gone Home started on PS4.
Yeah,
right,
so this is kind of
Xbox.
flip flop. Yeah.
Yep.
So so the same week, or I'm sorry, the next week, August 8th, we have Mega Man Legacy Collection 2. So
super excited for that.
Yeah, that's
7,
so
8,
great.
9, and 10, I believe.
Yeah. It looks good.
Love me some Mega Man.
Yeah, Mega Man Legacy the first one was great. August 15th. You mentioned that you were kind of excited for this. Agents of Mayhem. This is from the Borderland people, right?
No, this is from the people that made
Saints Row. That's right, Saints Row people.
It's pretty much just super crazy Saints Row, and it looked great.
Yeah,
Third-person shooter looks fantastic.
it definitely isn't my cup of tea, but I do like the big guy that looks like Maui from Moana, because he's got like an anchor is like his weapon, so I'm down with that. Also on the 15th we have Sonic Mania. Now Sonic Mania is getting a lot of love. It's kind of a throwback to the old 2D style Sonic.
We all know your love.
I absolutely hate Sonic. Sonic is a pile of garbage, a pile of trash. I wish that Sony would buy Sonic, so then everything that I hate would be just at one place. Okay. August 22nd, Madden NFL 17.
Madden would be great.
Is it? No, 18. Sorry. Madden 18. They are introducing a story mode for the first time.
Yep.
Did you watch this trailer at E3?
Because I missed the first 5 minutes of the conference because we had a graduation party to go to, and I was rushing to get home, right? But I still missed the first 5 minutes.
It looks good, man. It looks like Friday Night Lights meets Madden. It looks super super cool. So really, I mean, what else do you need in Madden? I mean, the game's already amazing. Sure. Add a story mode, great. Then August 29th is a game called Hello Neighbor. Now I put this in here for two reasons. Number one, it's a timed exclusive, so it's coming out on Xbox and PC first. But then number two, it looks really sinking cool. It's kind of like almost like a stealth horror game, but basically it's got like this goofy art. Have you seen this game?
Yeah, I have. Yep.
Oh, it looks so good. So it has like a goofy art style, and your neighbor has something funky's going on, so you're trying to break into his house to figure out what's going on. It just looks all kind of bonkers, and,
Should be fun.
I love stuff like that. August 31st, Life is Strange Before the Storm.
Now, I'm excited for this one. I really love the first Life is Strange. This one, I need to see more because one, it's not made by Don't Nod. It's not made by the original team. It's made by a B team. It doesn't have the same voice actors for Chloe.
Yep.
Because there's a voice actor strike going on, so she didn't get to record any of the vocals. There's no Max in it at all, so that means there's no powers at all. But the main attraction for Life is Strange was not the powers; it was the story. So I'm hoping. I'm still going to buy it. I'm still excited to play it.
Yeah.
But I've got my doubts on it. We'll see.
I guess I'm more worried about it being a prequel. I mean, since we kind of know what happens, like the intrigue there is a little lost. So it'll be interesting.
Don't Nod is actually working on a sequel right now, so we are getting 2 more Life is Strange games.
Sure.
We're just getting the prequel first.
Yeah, we'll see. Okay, now we're into September. September 6th, a little game called Destiny 2. Mm-hmm. Now, I tweeted about this, and then you tweeted me back, so let's just talk about this for a second.
Sure.
Destiny 2 is going to run on PC at 60 frames a second. Mm-hmm. But it's not going to do it on Xbox One. Right. And so
Xbox One X.
For Xbox One X. And so I feel like that's 100% due to the exclusive rights that PlayStation has, and it makes me mad, and I'm not going to play it.
Now, Bungie came out and said otherwise. They said, we're just, getting the most out of each system. Although, the whole reason this whole rumor started, I think it was GameSpot. Some site wrote about how they heard there was a deal going down with Sony, where Sony said that Bungie had to guarantee the best version of the game outside of PC ran on PS4 Pro.
Yeah. I mean, look, we can have conjecture all day long. That absolutely happened. There's no world in Sony being shown up at E3 with a better console didn't put those things in there. And it's there, and we don't have to talk about it anymore. But I'm not playing Destiny. So
sure. Now, we do know that Xbox One X can do 4K 60 frames because the new Forza is playing 4K 60 frames.
Yes.
Now I know there's 2 totally different games. One's a shooter, one's a car game. So don't. I'm not trying to steer the conversation one way. I'm just saying we know that certain games will do it.
That's right. All right. So moving on, 9/15 NBA 2K18. You play the NBA games?
Nope.
Okay, I don't care.
Not a basketball fan. Nope.
September 19th, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Now, I was excited at first, but the feedback coming from people saying it's not that good.
It looks like garbage.
I think the problem with it right now, I wouldn't say garbage. The problem with it right now is that it's too similar to past games. They said there's nothing really new, and they said the story mode isn't very good. They said the voice acting is pretty bad. The story is not original. But I think the biggest problem for this game is it's coming out at a time where there are fighters everywhere. Injustice 2 is amazing. I absolutely love Injustice 2.
Yeah.
I just reviewed Tekken 7 for We the Nerdy. So, I mean, there's all these fighting games. Just boom, 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 boom. All these fighting games are coming out now, which are all really strong. They're all very, very good. So Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite has a lot to live up to. Plus, we have that Dragon Ball Z trailer, and everyone's talking
Oh
about
my
that,
gosh, I love
and
that.
not
Yeah.
Marvel vs. Capcom.
Yeah, I have no interest in that game. All right, September 26th, FIFA 18. You FIFA guy?
I don't care for soccer. Outside playing it as a little kid, don't follow soccer.
All right, one of our only exclusives of the year drops on September 29th. James, you know what game that is?
A little game called Cuphead.
That's right.
A game
Now
I've been waiting for like 4 years for.
That's right. Now listen, me and
Oh
James
my
are going to be
gosh.
co-oping
I'm so
this
excited
game.
for this.
Now this is important. Okay, if you're listening or if you're watching, this is important. I need you to go to the Facebook our Facebook group, because me and James are going to co-op this, and we can't decide which one of us should be Cuphead and which one of us should be Mugman. So I need you to go onto the Facebook group and let us know who should be Cuphead, who should be Mugman. All right?
Right, and obviously I should be Cuphead, though. You know, we'll cut it there and move on. I'm so excited for this. It looks so gorgeous. It's gonna be super hard. Actually, talking about hard games though, I didn't realize how hard Ori and the Blind Forest is. There's certain parts in that game
hard.
just
when
so
you're escaping out of the boss areas.
Yeah, and you forget about saving every once in a while. Like, I'll play a big chunk of game because most games autosave, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, tangent. Go ahead.
All right, we got Cuphead. On the same day, we're getting our other first exclusive for the fall. So that's September 29th, and that's Forza 7. Are you gonna play Forza?
Probably not, just because of the fact I like the Horizon games. They're more arcadey.
Same
as
way.
far as sim racers go, I'm just not a big sim racing guy.
Yeah, I'm the same way. Same way.
It looks gorgeous. I feel like racing games are, if you want to show off your 4K set, if you want to show off what your Xbox One X can do, buy Forza 7.
That's true. Yep, I'm with you.
Even if you're not a big racing game fan, that's the game to buy.
It look that 4K trailer that they showed looked amazing, but I prefer Forza Horizon. That this fall it's going to get a 4K patch, so I'll just play that. All right, now moves into October. October 10th, Middle Earth: Shadow of War. I know you said you're not a Lord of the Rings guy. I'm super pumped for this game. This game looks great. The problem with this, which you mentioned earlier, is that money's already going to be thin. Shadow of War is probably not going to be a day one pickup for me, just simply because there are so many other games I want to pick up this fall. So that'll probably be either maybe a Christmas game that I get for Christmas, or something that I pick up next year when it's a little cheaper. So
Sure.
all right, Friday the 13th, October 13th.
Evil Within 2.
Within 2.
I'm so excited for that. It's
So
going to be
big
so
game
awesome.
there.
I already mentioned about how much I love that game in an earlier topic, but I'm so excited for this game. It's going to be great.
So you have October 17th, we have South Park: The Fractured Butthole.
It's going to be fun. It looks hilarious.
That's going to be great.
It looks so funny. You're mixing superheroes with South Park is going to be great. Also, they didn't mention, remember the mobile game? What was that called? The cell phone game?
Oh,
South Park.
it was Phone
Destroyer or something.
Destroyer. Yeah, that
looked
looked great too. Yeah, I agree.
I don't know if that's a companion app or that's. I think.
No, I think it's just a game.
But
Yeah. All right, 10/27. We have two games dropping on the 27th. We have Assassin's Creed Origins and Wolfenstein 2: The New Colossus. Both of those games look amazing.
Yes, and the problem with this is, like I said, I'm getting my X, and I can't afford that many games, so I'm not really sure which one I'm going to get, because they're two very different games. Like, I know Assassin's Creed, I know exactly what I'm getting, right? It's going to be climbing buildings, doing assassination missions. It's going to be a lot of collectibles. I know what I'm getting.
Yeah.
Wolfenstein, also absolutely amazing, but for completely different reasons.
Yeah.
I don't know if you heard about the preview for this game they showed at E3. I guess in the preview, what you start off, you're in a hospital, right?
Yeah.
And I don't know why, but you're like paralyzed. You're like, you can't walk right now. And so they have you in a wheelchair. So the whole first part of the demo, you're in a wheelchair, rolling around with a shotgun, and you're shooting Nazis in a wheelchair. And they said there's this part where you go down, you're flying down this ramp in your wheelchair with Uzi in your hand, just shooting Nazis all the way down. I'm like, it's just crazy arcade shooting fun, and it's gonna be amazing.
It looks good. Yeah, so that's gonna be a big day, and I'm super pumped for Assassin's Creed 2. Yep. So we're good there. All right, the last one for October is on the 31st. We have Dragon's Dogma: Dark Arisen. The Dragon's Dogma falls into like the Dark Souls category for me. Those are just hard games that I just don't want to play. So for fans of those type of games, that's out there. Yeah. Moves us into November to finish out. So November 3rd kicks things off with a little game called Call of Duty, WW2 or World War II. That game looked great. I was really taken aback. I mean, I normally always am interested in what they're doing for Call of Duty, but that game looked really, really good. It reminded me a lot of Call of Duty 2, which was the first game I played on Xbox 360 when I got it on launch day, and so I'm super excited to jump back in. I'm a big history buff. I like historical games, so I'm actually really pumped for this.
Yeah,
year.
It brings back so many memories of playing Call of Duty 1 on PC.
Yep.
Like I mean, it was like weekend after weekend after weekend, having friends over on the and we'd all hang out in my room playing Call of Duty on PC, playing online multiplayer and playing through the story. And it's great to see them go back to their roots. I'm pretty excited about that.
I agree. All right. On the 7th, we have a console coming out called the Xbox One X. Which is pretty cool. But then along with that, we have 2 exclusive games also launching. We have Crackdown 3 and Super Lucky's Tale.
Now, Crackdown 3, I will probably buy with the same day as I get my X, because I'm pretty excited for that. Lucky's Tale is actually a VR game on PC, so it's interesting to see they took the VR out and made it an exclusive, platformer on Xbox. Yeah. We know the X does VR, so maybe
there's something there. The game actually looks kind of cool. I mean, it look. Let's just be honest. It would have been better if they would have just reskinned the flipping character and called him Conker. I don't even care if the game was Conker or not. Just call him Conker.
The tease the conference.
I know,
man.
so
the
bad,
orange
man.
tail ran across one way and ran across another way. We're like, it's Conker. We were all like freaking out. And it was Super Lucky's Tale. Yeah.
All right. Also on the 7th, but not exclusive, is a little game called Fate of the Fury. No, wait a second. Sorry. Need for Speed Payback. So they did reveal the new Need for Speed game on EA's show, and it actually looks really good.
It looks like a lot of fun.
Yeah, it looks like a lot of fun. Like Horizons to me is probably like the Horizon 3 is probably the best racing game I've ever played. I like the Burnout franchise. So this kind of seems it's kind of marrying both of them. It looks really great. It's open world, but it has that Burnout crashing, making stuff happen kind of stuff. It looks interesting. I don't know that I'll play it, but it looks interesting. So we'll see.
Cool. Now, I'll let you talk about these last 2 games because honestly, I don't have much interest in them. But I know you are super
You're
hyped.
so dumb. You're so dumb. So
right.
So the last thing that I have just here is taking us through November, and so that's November 17th. We have both Star Wars Battlefront 2 launching and Lego's Marvel Superheroes 2. So let's start with Lego. Lego Marvel Superheroes to me is probably my second favorite Lego game to date. The first one is Lego The Force Awakens, which was absolutely brilliant. And they really polished up the engine when they released that. It was really, really good. And I feel like they're doing a lot of that with Marvel Superheroes 2. But Marvel Superheroes was not based on a specific property or a specific story. It was a completely from the ground up written story, and you could play as anybody in a wide open Manhattan. Looked great. So this is just taking everything cosmic. Kang the Conqueror is the bad guy. So you have this whole thing of time travel and you start the game starts, the demo starts at E3, but the game starts with you on the Milano with the Guardians of the Galaxy, and it just from there it just looks absolutely great. I love the Lego games. Cool. I love Marvel, so I'm pumped for that.
Now, before we hop into Star Wars, I want to say recently my wife and I found out, she used to play a lot of video games. We found out she actually really enjoys the Lego games. Now, she didn't like Lego Dimensions because of all the moving on the platform and all the puzzle solving. It just kind of,
it was awful.
She didn't like it. However, when they had the Xbox One backwards compatibility sale, we bought Lego Pirates, which we are almost done with. We've been playing through that. She's loving it. And we also got Lego Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
And through Games with Gold, we also have the Lego Star Wars games, some other stuff too.
Yeah.
And recently, because I found out she likes Lego games so much, we went out and bought Lego City Undercover for Xbox One.
Good one. Yep. Co-op
and
on that.
We also bought, to go with it, we bought the Lego Chase McCain for Lego Dimensions. So once we eventually get back into Lego Dimensions, because she doesn't want to go back to it, she just, we'll see.
You're not missing anything.
But So maybe we might check this out because she does
Maybe.
like Marvel and she does like Lego. So
It's
I mean, it's
good.
not on my radar, but it might be on hers.
Lego Marvel Superheroes is just so great. So I have very high hopes and high expectations for this game.
Sure.
So, but then so then we'll cap it off with to me what is the best game of the fall, which is Star Wars Battlefront 2. You have Criterion doing dogfights in space. You have Rey and Yoda and Darth Maul heroes. You have a completely from the ground up built story that fills the gap from the basically the Battle of Endor and the destruction of the Death Star 2 at the end of Return of the Jedi all the way through to The Force Awakens, and you're bridging that gap. You have this amazing, strong female lead character. There's nothing about this game that does not just make me want to rip my clothes off and run through the neighborhood.
Oh my gosh!
So I just this is my game.
Exclusive.
Exclusive. This is the game. So that's the fall, man. There's really great stuff. Look, it's a good time to be a gamer. It's a good time to be an Xbox fan. We can talk about the fact that of that list there were only 4 exclusives and only 2 that were actual console exclusives, which is a little disappointing as an Xbox fan. But look, at the end of the day, you have Wolfenstein and Assassin's Creed and Battlefront. Like, you have plenty of stuff to play.
Nothing to complain about. No. And honestly, I know a lot of people complain about Play Anywhere because, why would I get it on Xbox and why would I buy an Xbox? I can play it on Windows. But for me, I actually really enjoy that because anything I buy, I also get on my PC. Now, not everything's doing it, but a lot of third-party stuff's doing it, like Thimbleweed Park and Snake Pass and some things like that. Yeah. And Resident Evil 7 was the first Microsoft game to make the Play Anywhere jump, which is really cool. I'm hoping more titles do it in the future. Yeah. Because for some reason, let's say I'm out and about with my laptop or something, I can play it even though I have my Xbox with me. Or if for some reason, let's say a generation or 2 down the road, and games aren't backward. I mean, Microsoft's pretty good at making things backwards compatible, just from the fact that it can play 360 games and now original Xbox games. But let's say for some reason the next Xbox can't play Xbox One games, right? Just in theory. I can still boot up my PC. I still have my entire collection. Yep. Not all of it, but I have a lot of it.
Yeah, a lot.
So like Recore and I'm trying to think of all the games, but there quite a handful.
Gears 4 is on there.
Yep, Gears 4.
Yeah. And pretty much everything going forward now from Microsoft. So Cuphead will be Play Anywhere, and Forza 7 will be Play Anywhere. I think that they've even mentioned Crackdown's Play Anywhere. I'm pretty sure. Yep. Yeah. So almost
every single thing they announced is Play Anywhere. Which, like I said, a lot of people complain, but I really like it.
Yeah,
but okay, guys, what are you excited for coming out this fall? There are so many good games. I know we missed a few. We missed some indie titles, things like that. What did we leave off the list? Let us know. Hit us up in our Facebook group. We want to know. Hit us up on Twitter. And if you're watching the YouTube video right now, comment in the videos down below or the comments down below. We would love that. So, like I said, a lot of awesome games are on the way.